Alright, so I keep pointing out the Numbnuts S6, I guess, if that's what he's calling himself. This is not receding hair. It's not going into the scalp further, right? That's what receding hair does. I mean, it's not rocket science, retard. It's called an unusual hairline because one side of the scalp, the right side, has hair kind of wavy up higher, right? And the left side, which is my female side, has more hair lower. That's just uneven, right? It's not rocket science, ethics. Whatever you want to call yourself, right? Line out your butt. No. Sideways, right? Now, you couldn't even comb your hair if you had no hair to comb, right? You can't get it out your eyes if it's in your eyes, right? And even Samson, right? Had long hair for me, man. That was a Jewish thing you wouldn't understand. Unlike Achilles' heel, huh? Well, there's no river Styx in Greece, right? Right. literally. So Achilles' heel could be a warrior named Achilles, but do you think because they only saw a wound through the ankle that's what killed him? No, no. That don't make no sense either, right? see, your story's gotta kind of make some sense, right? Now, what it was, if I heard it correctly, is there are 7 locks, right, of Simpson's hair, right? Not one. Hairline. Mine's one hairline, right? Well, his hair was braided into 7 parts, right? Unlike, a ponytail, right. Say, right. But each lock was made into 7 distinct, right? Ponytail, I guess, right? We would call them today, right? Right. So, and when hair is receding, you would see it going back higher on the forehead, right? Right. It's not doing that, right? Ever, right? All the time on YouTube, right? Now, why are they trying to get on my nerves? Because that's what they like doing, right? They're the trolls towards me on YouTube. It don't matter why, right? Trolls hate you because you are not like them. You care. They don't care, right? They think by not caring that helps them when it don't, right? It ruins their reputation, right? Even when they're not around me, if you don't care about someone and they do you wrong, that's when your true colors show. I don't mean intentionally, I mean accidentally, right? Most people who do other people wrong don't even know what they did wrong to that person, right? Right. Yeah. In the first place, right. It's like King electrocuting himself and blaming me because I'm the new guy. Well, what I do, turn on the breaker when I didn't know which breaker to turn on or off, right? That's how raw I am or new I am, right? I don't even know which breaker would affect the bus anyway, right? I don't, right? I mean, and I was told not to touch anything anyway for the first month, right? I was observation only. And the reason is because you go to the galley anyway for 3 months, right? And like I said, right, it was all in his head then the whole time I'm on the ship dealing with his bullshit, right? Even though I didn't do him wrong, right? I didn't do nothing to him, right? And see, he's supposed to be training me, not trying to fuck me like men, right? Excuse my French there, you two, but you know what I mean. Women are trying to have sex with you and they're not supposed to, or they're not supposed to, right? It's the whole thing about what's going on with Hollywood, right? People's heard the sex rumors, right? Especially for men, who, if you have to sign an NDA, what the hell kind of party you going to, right? Now, like with Babylon, right, with Brad and all that mess, right? If you see the movie, it's talking about in the opening party scene, right. There's a lot of sex, right? No other way to put it, right? And it's like everybody's humping everybody, men and men, women and women, right? In a little, straight, right? Thrown in the mix too, right. But it's called an orgy, right? Not that you can't do one, right? Not that I'm supposed to judge that, because I don't, right. But, right. There is true good from true evil, right. But like I said, even being gay can be done in a good way, right. If you want to be a couple, that's different than trying to make everybody gay like you, right. And just saying some people feel gay, some people feel straight, which is probably the truth, right? Let's be honest, right? And, you're kind of bullied into it too. Don't say that you're not either, right? Because you can't, right? See, if I bully you into something, right, I done honed in, you are acting a little gay. But the thing is, as a person saying, no, I like girls, right, you know what you like. Now, what you mean is I look feminine. mm-hmm. And masculine, right? So you don't know how to take me, right. When I was a kid, they thought I was a little girl with long hair, right? When went to the barbershop for the first time, right? Had mom turn my shirt around or something, right. But that's archaic, carnal viewpoint of boys versus girls, right? I suppose. It's stupid, right? Boys can't play with dolls because only girls can play with dolls. Your son's gay if he does. Or you can't put nail polish on the boy, right? Alicia Keys, right? Your son can't want nail polish, right? Or he's gay, right? Who said that to Dad? I mean, come on, right? That's archaic. That's crazy, right? Your child's gender don't have nothing to do with nail polish or not, right? If you're telling the truth now, right? Nor can you really become a girl, right? Or a boy, right? Your DNA don't lie even if you change your body to appear like a female's body or a male's, right? Sorry, trans people, not trying to rain on your parade, but I have to tell you that, right? I ain't telling you can't do the surgery, right? I ain't telling you can't look like a lady, right? You look like a lady. You look like a lady. I agree. But I want a real lady. Born one. XX, not XY who wants to look like XX, or XX who wants to look like XY. mm-hmm. That's what you're doing, Chad, right? Who used to be Chastity Bono, right? And your DNA don't lie, even if your body, you want to look like a man and reduce your breasts, right? It don't lie, But I don't condemn you. See, I love you as whatever you want to feel like you should be, right. I'm not to judge you under condemnation because I don't know why you really feel that way, but it has to do with Sonny and Cher, right? Your mom and dad, right? And how you were raised around these people, right? And I understand that. It's your own influences, right? Not just you, not just you. And it's who the real Chad is then, right? Right. If you want me to call you Chad, I'll call you Chad. I don't care. I don't have a problem with that either. Girlfriend, or boyfriend, whatever you want to say, right? But the idea is, well, if the male sperm had gotten to the egg, well, I'd be a boy. Sure, okay. It's not a lie. That's not wrong. Can't say it is. It is. Get that at the body shop. Boom, football, yeah. Oh. Wow, wow, wow. There got a goose hunting the dog. On the Travel Channel, right? So I didn't watch Company or Magna P. I watched Travel Channel. They had this Hell House of someplace, right? Michigan, I think, right? If I remember correctly. So I watched that. And American Idol, they're just going to the people they did and didn't select to be on TV. You know what I mean? Right. See, they even show you people they didn't select, right? From people they did, right? But the irony is no one sounds bad. Uh-oh, what does that mean, American Idol? You're picking and choosing who gets to the top, right? Simple as that. Your carnal butt wipes, right? You're choosing who's on TV, right? That's all you're doing during your 2 hour premiere, right? The people you want on TV were on TV. The people you didn't even make the cut. I know because I've been out there, right? Thousands of people show up and you put only a few on TV. That's the problem. That's the problem. Right. But there, again, here's the point, people. It's a 2 hour show. They can't put you on TV, right? Can't all make the cut, right? So that's the problem too, right? So there's your nutshell. Right? So that in the nutshell is that what, right? It's only a 2 hour show. Only so many people can on the show, right? Even the voice is the same way, right? But they got 4 judges who turn around. I mean, whatever. You want to come up with to be a little different. Like it all, like, in the men's show as well, right. Any talent show, right? You have to be put on the show, right. And whoever they put on the show, they thought would make a good contestant, even if they didn't make it or did. And whatever. They're just hoping you vote at the end of the show, right? And they made the right choices, right? Whether they did or not remains to be seen. Now, like I told you, the real problem is they won't show how much the person who won or lost by really won or lost by. Right? You gotta wonder how abysmal are the freaking actual scores, right? Votes for that person if they're not even posting that part of the show, right? They're just telling you who had the lowest votes, right? Right, Ryan? Right. Well, how low were the highest votes? If you only have 1 million people or how many 50 million people vote or even watching the show, how many actually voted too? Right. Or whatever the numbers are for that. Now, usually they'll tell you something about it, right? Mm-hmm. And the show ain't on because they ain't got a slot to fill. They got a slot to fill. That's why the show's still on the air. I mean, what you gonna do, right? The Voice too, right? It's a time slot for NBC, right? To have something to watch, right? That's why they did Night Court again with Melissa instead of, you know, Harry himself, but he passed away, right, right. And, no, not, just Drownhole was on, whatchamacallit, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, but, what's her name? And Phoebe Katz, right? Ah, baby, that is Dario. Whatever that was about. But like I said, I remember that. I remember seeing her naked with Chris Atkins, actually. Right? Well, they did that crazy movie about them being lost in the desert and some Arabian dude wanting to hump her and steal her from her boyfriend. That was crazy. Forgot what that was even called, but hell, you got to see her naked. Hell, I didn't care, but hey, baby, woo. Yeah, I mean, but that's how I learned to deal with nudity of an actress who I'll never meet, right? But like I said, it's not like she's not a human being, but what am I going to do? Be her fan and contact her? Right? No, no. That ain't how that works either, right? So you got to be able to meet somebody, to date somebody. Even Jennifer Connelly, right, would be one of your dream girls, but you got to take, the Jennifer around you, right? Who kind of look like Jennifer Connelly, but not quite. Perfectly, but hey, you don't, you know, swap apples for oranges, right? Right. You take the apple you got and take a bite. And if she lets you, right? That's the key, right? To any being with any female, you gotta make your moves. You gotta say yes or no, and then you make love or you don't, right? Now, if you're using 20 minutes, you're making love, and they're blacking you out after you make love, right? Somehow, right? Well, you got a gun or a bat to knock me out. Something. Now, if you shoot me, right. Well, the problem with that, right, is I'll have a hole in my body unless, like, use a spear wound. I've healed that too, right? Now, here's the thing: when John is writing about Thomas's doubt, right? Thomas asked, right, to touch his hands inside where he was speared through with, right? Now, did he touch flesh healed, right? With scars, Stripes could mean scars. By his scars, we are healed, right? Or stripes, right? Whatever that Hebrew word means, it's probably scars, right? Like with my hand for my car wreck, right? Or my ankle from the fall. I got a scar there, right? Because they did surgery on the ankle, right? That's why, right? When I fell. Now, could this have all happened at the wreck? I don't know. Could this have all happened at the fall? I don't know. Either way. All I know is from the wreck to the fall, I got to the Navy with a clean bill of health. Right. Well, that's why I'm wondering, why is my mom on about my weight when I can't control my weight? I'm hurting in the back, right, an ankle, right. I don't understand that, Marceline, right. So I'm trying to tell her, well, what does it matter if I can't lose the weight? Because I got arthritic pain now, right. And no, it's not the weight, right. I was 170 when I failed, right. It's the injury, I guess, right. Whatever happened, right. Which all I can do is, if I blacked out, say, well, when did I come to? When I was in the ER, right. And what told me whatever the injury was, I wasn't paralyzed, was the pain, I guess, right, right. If you're hurting in your ankle and your pelvis, right, and sacrum, right? Most particularly the sacrum part, right? Even if that's the area that was damaged somehow, right, in the fall, which is more to the left than to the right, right? Right. It's like my left pelvis was almost demolished, right, and pushed up a half inch, just to be polite, right? Maybe 3/4. You know what that means, right? Right. Of an inch in a real person, right? Because, like I said, those X-rays aren't normal, right? For anyone with a bad back, right? Get over it if you don't. Won't do, or don't if you don't, right? Bye. Mm-hmm.